If you haven't seen the first part, please go do so. This is a continuation. That way I don't want you to say I'm taking things out of context, okay? So here we go, 1967, Israel attacked the USS Liberty. You can look up that up. But again, remember how we started? We saw all the things that was done in the scriptures, and that tells you, if you understand that a God is omnipotent, omniscience, omnipresence, based on what I read to you as a recap, okay? Do you honestly think that was God? Or was it falling angels? Was it aliens? Because the angels really are not from this planet. So if they're not from this planet, that's, that could be constituted as aliens. It's up to you to decide, make up your mind. I do know more, and I'm not going to get to it. I do know that a lot of the Bible stuff was, honestly, forgive me, God, but was plagiarized. And it was other myths and other things that may have happened. But you think about this. A God that created the man. You think that if he brings a Messiah, it's going to be just for one group of people? What about the Chinese? What about the Indians? They have their own belief. What makes you right? Now, if you saw what these books right now, which is a part of control, you saw what God sent to do, rape, kill, all that. That's not God. I'm sorry. And if that's the guy you want to follow, and you want to, with Israel, God protect Israel, and while they're killing babies in Palestine, that's on you guys. But that is not the God that I believe in. The God that I believe in is a God of love. I know that there is a God because you know why? The universe, the stars, the planet, the way the body works, it gives proof, a testimony that there is a creator, right? But it can be evil. God is in every atom of your soul. So he's everywhere, everywhere. And we just haven't tapped into that Almighty, that Creator, because of sin, because of doubt, because you've been brainwashed. And if you feel bad right now because the stuff you went into, feel like, oh, that's the program. You've been programmed. You're in the matrix, and you got to get out of that matrix, because they're having you believe that this God that was here in the Bible, okay, that's been corrupted. It's not that, again, I believe in God. But what is here can't be the God. And there are many gods in the Bible. Don't get it wrong. If you look at it good, it's just you haven't known because, again, it was translated incorrectly. There is Yahweh, there is El, which is the highest God, okay? And in the lower gods were Yahweh, there's other gods. So you want to look into that, because I didn't know that many years ago, and that was revealed to me, and I happen to know that now, based on theologians, that is correct, okay? Jesus himself, remember when he was on the cross, he prayed. He said, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. That's in Hebrew. Well, my God, why have you forsaken me? Okay? And yet you hear about Yahweh, you hear about other gods. And listen, the God of Israel is the God of Israel. And Israel was 12 tribes. And yet there are 10 tribes that are dispersed throughout the land. I'm not saying, but what we're listening to has been corrupted, has been changed. And I sure don't believe on a God that's sending a nation. I could see them maybe even killing somebody because they're that evil. But to rape, to take upon the will of somebody else, of a whole nation, killing innocent babies. I showed it to you. If you don't know, that's why you need to see part 1 again, because I proved it with the scripture text. You can read it yourself, so you don't say it's the devil talking to you. Okay? I can accept that. That's not the God that I believe in. All right? And this is why it's so important, because you could be voting for people just because of your belief, your paradigm, when you're wrong. And for that, you're being just any no different than Hitler right now. Hitler, you look at the story, there's a lot, remember, there's his story. Stories has been changed. Now, was there a lot of evil? Did a lot of people die? Oh, absolutely. I told you, who funded Hitler? A lot of you may not know this. We see who's funding Israel right now, right? Who do you think funded Hitler? There was many people on Wall Street proven. One of them was Senator Prescott Bush, which is Senior George Bush grandfather. He was tried here in America and convicted because he was aiding the enemy. And they give him a fine of $1 billion, but he was he became so rich because of war. War makes these conglomerate companies billionaires, all right? And you can see even Israel, they honestly, I'm sorry, the people running Israel right now, they bought our Senate. You see they got lobbyists, but they're from another country. They have dual citizenship. We don't allow do citizenship, but we allow Israel to do citizenship. We allow them to come and make rules in our government. How could that be? Our media is corrupted as well. You may not know this. You may think I'm lying. Look it up yourself. Robert Murdoch. He owns most of our Western media. It's owned by one company, one man, who happens to be Jewish. There's a lot you don't know, and I'm not against the Jewish people because there's a lot of great, loving Jewish people. But there are some of them, like the Zionists, some of the Zionists that are very extremist. And they're not necessarily Jewish as well. We have some of them right here in America, Caucasian, that are Zionists. They forced that belief of Israel to use the excuse of attack. And they'll show you the Bible. You already saw. I mean, if you still believe that, you know, only one man was created, Adam, and Cain killed Abel, and then so a lot of people got married. Come on. There's more to it. There's stuff missing, guys. There was books taken out of the Bible. And again, the Bible was created, different books, different ideas, edited, because they needed to create a one religion, because the country at the time, many countries were divided in Rome. Okay, they were divided in the Empire of Rome. So they wanted peace, and they created Christianity. And that's what you have today. And they brainwash you. I want you to, another common sense. There are many tribes of Indians throughout life that weren't exposed to the Europeans. Nothing against European guys, but just, you know what happened. Right? And when they came right here to one of our, on my own island, the Indians, Taino, Arawak, which were from the Caribbeans all the way from Florida to up North Carolina, if you don't know that. What happened? Along with the Cherokee Indians. What happened? They raped them, they killed them, they sicked them. They basically took over the whole United States, which, you know, what we know now as United States, killed a lot of Indians. They lied to us, right? Christopher Columbus discovered America. But all these Indians, different tribes, always believed in God. Not their God. They were forced to believe in that, right? The Crusaders, many other came, right? The Roman Catholics at the time, I'm sorry, Catholics. But what Rome did, kill, rape, severely punish them, use a lot of tools, torture them, so they could accept the religion that we have today as Christianity. Right? Is there a God? Yes. You are the essence of God, because you were created by His essence. Our essence of God is within us. You gotta know how to tap into it. You are a lot more powerful than you think you are. You've just been lied to, and it's time to wake up. It's time to get out of that hate, because my God is not a God of hate or war. It's not of rape. You saw it. I put it. You read it. Right? It's not a God of rape and war and plunder and all that. No. That's man-made. There's more to that. There's more to that. And I'm not going to get to it because a lot of people don't believe in aliens and all that. Hey, it's on you. You know, maybe fallen angels. But they needed gold. If you look at Moses, they needed gold. And when they didn't bring the gold back, say, oh, I didn't protect you in this war. I didn't go over that because it's so long. Why did you protect me, Joshua? Joshua came, why did you protect me, Lord? Why? Because you didn't bring back the gold? Because somebody of your soldiers took gold. And they go back and they kill them. I could show you that, prove all that. So why they want the gold? There's a lot more to that you guys don't know. And there's a lot more biblical way from Babylon, way past Babylon, going back, you know, to allegedly aliens or falling angels, and I'm not going to describe them, Nibiru and all that. But the point is this: my God cannot be a God that kills babies and rapes women. If you believe that, then something is definitely wrong. And when I started at the beginning, if you hear a voice that tells you go kill somebody because he's gay, or go kill somebody because she's an adulterer, will you do it? I told you, right? Go to a hospital if you believe that. I cannot accept that. That's not who we are as Americans neither. All right? So I hope I got to you. Read those verses so you don't say it's the devil talking to you. It's right there. Ray Pound, I gave you all the verses. I took time to do that PowerPoint presentation so you could educate yourself and wake up. That about Israel, and I'm not talking about Israel itself, but the people running Israel, the government, that regime has to go. The Zionists, otherwise they're going to drag us into a major war. I'm telling you, they will attack Iran, and Iran will blow the hell out of Israel. And I'm trying to prevent that. I'm trying to prevent Russians from coming here in our own land. Okay? There's a lot that will go on. Bombing New York City. You know, I hope my dream is false, but I even dreamt that my father had passed away. I set you up and it happened. And I knew the day. I wish I knew the day of all these wars. I don't, but God bless you and please wake up, guys. That's all I have for you. Thank you.